All right, MrSoulpwer46 back again with What's Wrong with America Part 3. I'm just ranting and raving about, simple things that's going on that's turning into horrible things and things that we as people can change, but people refuse. People refuse to change, and it starts with the crime that's going on. It's the same criminals over and over and over. Rap sheets from here to Hawaii. It just changed. It never changes. They commit a crime, go to court, pay a crooked lawyer, kick out something to a crooked judge, and they back out. Do the same thing or something else equivalent, go all over again, go to prison, and they back out. If you start putting these prisoners away, make these penalties a whole lot more harsh, do away with this inhumane society because they feel like a criminal get too harsh of a treatment in prison. I was a prison guard. I know this is not true. The prisoners have more rights than the guards in some places, definitely in my state. But they don't think about what the criminal do to ruin a family, rape a man's wife, daughter, or something, and he can go to prison and be told what can and cannot be done to him. You gave up your rights. When you made these crimes and you committed them, you gave your rights up. So you deal with what you get. I don't have them busting rocks, And as far as working, it'd be 18-hour days. Anything else I could think of to be hard on them so that the young kids don't find prison attractive. I was told when I was there by the young kids that, hey, you ain't living or you ain't a man if you ain't been shot and been to prison. Come on, man. We got to get better than this. Is this what our kids think is attractive to them? We got to get better than that. Sex sells. Sex and violence. It sells. I'm 46 years old and I'm sick and tired of seeing sex in every movie. Every movie got to have a sex scene. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that. Like I'm sick of seeing these women on the sideline as reporters when it was men who played the football game. Give them that job. Let them have the glory of traveling all over the place and reporting jobs. Don't just give it to a woman because sex sells. I don't care if she don't want to report no man's sport to me. It's just going crazy. Sex, violence, taking over this country. This movie premiere come out about everything that's wrong. People rush to the movies, camp outside to go see the movie. But a good old movie, about something good, a heroic story, something good, you can barely get ticket sale. This country is only recognizing bad, and good has no meaning anymore. It really don't. It's like you took prayers out of school. You took the Ten Commandments off the wall. Took Ten Commandment plaques from business buildings, government buildings, or whatever. That ain't never did nothing. Prayers in school every morning, I look forward to that. We all did. I'm not a religious fanatic or a Jesus freak, but it didn't hurt anything, to have it there. You took that out, but you want to put in sex education, and sex education is okay, but put it in at a junior or senior year for the juniors and seniors who are about to engage in this kind of activity in their life. Not the little kids in school. You shouldn't teach that to them right now. They got time to learn that. They really have time. But as you go to church, you got the preachers. The preachers are crooked too. Not all of them, but a good majority of them. They sitting in church, eyeing your old lady, and your old lady wrong too for sitting up there on the front row with her short skirt on, with her legs flashing back and forth. She wrong too. But the preachers, come to your house, how about getting communion? Yeah, they might give you some real wine to put you to sleep so they can do their business. That's what some of them do. I'm not afraid to say that. They crooked. They whores. They wrong. Like how people tell you got to go to church to have a relationship with God. That's not true. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to go there to make the preacher rich. You don't have to put your money up there And you don't have to let nobody tell you have to be there. You got a relationship with God, whether it's a small one, a big one, an enormous one. You got a relationship with God. Not that preacher, he can care less about you. Unless if you don't bring your checkbook or cash money to church, he don't care about you. You know, they ask you for money. You know, think about it. It's tax-free. It's a business. Get your relationship right with God if you got one. That's the way I feel about it. You know, and I'm going to move along here with America. Here we're giving jobs to selected few. Because of your credit rating, you can't get a job. It's crazy. You know, no matter how good you are, they want to see a beautiful resume. You could be a horrible worker. A horrible worker. I mean, just missed 3 days your first week. But your resume was just perfect. I mean, you know, it was just perfect. You couldn't get a better resume. You spent $500 and that's what they expect you to do. Instead of these managers and business owners knowing how to do an interview and see a genuine person, look at their background, look at their family, and can tell that this person has good morals and values. This is somebody with high. They don't do that anymore. It's all about painting a picture, and this is sad. A lot of good people get passed by. You know, why are we still using this foreign oil? Why? We got enough oil to last for the next 60 years here, right here in this country. You saw what happened. BP let out hundreds of millions of gallons of oil. Where was that? That was just one oil rig. Come on, we got enough oil. We need to buy enough from Saudi Arabia and these other countries. You know, let's keep money here. Let's give all these businesses here these jobs. Stop sending jobs over to China and all these foreign oil companies and everything else. Stop doing this, America. Take care of your people here. You have great people here that can do any job that any one of these other foreign people can do. But I know the politicians are greasing their pockets. That's what it's all about. If they make one big deal to a foreign country, they greasing their pockets. That's why they run for office. It ain't for that little pay they get. It's for the big deals they make. That's what it is. That's why they run for office. And you got, you know, like like Kane, Mr. Kane running for president. Okay, Obama, first black president in history of the presidency. Fine, first half black president. If Kane gets up there, Kane will be the first black president. He's so black, if you get out the car, the oil light will come on. You know what I'm saying? That's how black he is. And so he would be the first black president. You know, these guys pushed him up to run to take the black vote from Obama. They didn't realize Kane was pretty smart and had a plan that he could actually lead the Republican Party. And he has. So what we got to do? We got to bring up some dirt on him. You know, I'm talking about the people in the Republican Party. He think it's Obama and them. Obama not afraid of him. Obama going to win whoever come against him. But, you know, his own people, Mitt Romney and Perry and all these people, I think they're the ones behind Newt Gingrich. Oh, that racist person there. And Michelle Bachmann. What? Don't ask her to speak no more. Okay. So that's where he need to look. Talking about the Obama machine. Yeah, he's not as smart as I thought he was if he think that. You know, sexual harassment, you know, and more cases are going to come out. Clarence Thomas used the own black woman to come out against him to try to stop him. What happened? He got in there anyway, didn't he? You know, these women come up with these sexual harassment charges and stuff, but they can sexually harass children in school and stuff, and it gets shoved under the rug. But as soon as you're talking about some man running for public office or something that's going to be a big political figure, oh, we got to stop this. You know, we're going to bring up charges back then. You gave it to him. And now you want to come up with this. You know you did. So I'm glad Mr. Kane got a wife that stands behind him, that believes in him. I'm glad he got some kind of support like that. You know, these people trying to break this man down and ruin his name. If he did it, it should have been taken care of back then. Okay? But it wasn't. So why make it come out now? But this is America. Only the bad makes the news. We got to get it back together. As you see my post here, this is my third one. Check out the colors. The red, white, and blue. I'm a true American. I'm not always happy with America, not these days, but I am a true American. What's wrong with America?